Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Breaking news for you from Tigray, Getachew Reda Tigray interim president, leader of TPLF splinter faction, had a meeting with Eritrean government officials. Where did this meeting happen? Who made this claim? Are TPLF leaders spilling the beans, or are they trying to discredit each other? Are they washing their dirty linen in public, or they are just discrediting entire political leadership in Tigray? Sebastian Gebremichael, TPLF chairman, talked to journalists today. I did a video on that. I covered 3 points in that video. I said I'll cover remaining points in the next videos. Sebastian basically spoke on the eve of Ethiopian New Year. He congratulated Ethiopians, Tigrayans on New Year Eve, but his press talk was basically a political talk. He reacted to Getachew Reda's allegations. Last night, Getachew Reda, in an interview, leveled allegations against TPLF. Then Debretsion came today, and Debretsion made a claim about a meeting between Getachew Reda and Eritrean leaders. Before that, 2 weeks ago, in more than one statement, Getachew Reda, TPLF splinter group head and Tigray interim president, accused TPLF leaders, Debretsion wing leaders, of colluding with external forces. He implied that TPLF leaders were conspiring with Eritrean leaders against his government, against federal government. This is what Getachew meant. If you remember the video on that, and I did a video when Emmanuel SFR rejected these allegations. TPLF's deputy chairman then in a press conference rejected the allegation, saying that TPLF had no contact with any external player, including Eritrea. But Getachew had a meeting with Eritrean leaders. It was revealed by Debretsion Gebremichael, TPLF chairman. Debretsion said a few days ago that he has been showing restraint, but he won't show restraint now. He'll speak, he will respond, he will react. And this is what he's doing now. He's responding to each and every allegation of Getachew Reda. Man of few words, but today recently he's been very vocal. He's not sitting idle now. He's not keeping a low key now. He is very openly responding to rejecting the claims of the other side. What did he say? He said that Getachew Reda held a meeting with senior Eritrean officials. The meeting was held months ago. Months ago mean that it was held after Pretoria. Earlier this year, you can say, or last year, you can say, at the end of last year. Did not mention the name of the month. Where was this meeting held? The meeting was held in Dubai, UAE. Did Isaias Afwerki visit UAE this year? I don't think so. It means the meeting was not between Getachew Reda and Isaias Afwerki. Meeting was between Getachew Reda and senior Eritrean government officials. The government officials could be military generals, could be Philippos, could be other generals, could be senior PFDJ leaders like Yamana Gabriel, Usman Saleh, etc. So it wasn't a meeting between Getachew and Isaias Afwerki, meeting between Getachew and senior Eritrean leadership. Why was this meeting held? Who proposed the idea of this meeting? PM Abiy. Debretsion said that federal government was on board. He was on board too. TPLF's executive committee was on board. And it was Abiy who proposed that a meeting should be held with Eritrea to address Eritrean concerns. Abiy, by the way, wants rapprochement with Eritrea. He tried to reconcile with Isas Afwerki, if you remember, but Isas Afwerki has not been showing any positive response. Abiy tried to talk to Eritrean government on a support issue too. He offered shares in Ethio Telecom, Ethiopia Line, etc. to Eritrean government. Eritrean government did not show any positive response. It was Abiy's idea that Getachew should talk to Eritrean government, should know what Eritrean government's concerns are. Getachew went to Dubai, meeting was held, he returned, then he gave a briefing to PM Abiy and Debretsion. Both were part of this briefing. Debretsion said there is nothing wrong with engaging Eritrean government officials. He said that there are border issues, then there are complaints that our border people on border Tigrayans are targeted, their animals, cattle are stolen, they're abducted too. So we have complaints, we have genuine questions which we should discuss with our Eritrean counterparts. Nothing wrong with that. But he confirmed that Getachew held a meeting with Eritrean government. Now, Getachew tried to discredit the Debretsion group by saying that the Debretsion group was colluding, conspiring with Eritrea. That is why Debretsion retaliated. He's trying to discredit Getachew Reda, that he is the one who actually held a meeting with Eritrean government. Both are trying to tarnish each other's image. Both are trying to kill each other politically. Basically, they are destroying the credibility of Tigray's political elite. Now, question, viewers, is how would PM Abiy see this revelation? Obviously, he would be angry. Because Debretsion said it was PM Abiy who proposed a meeting. Abiy would never be happy with what Debretsion said today. And selection of Getachew to hold a meeting with Eritrean government indicates how close Getachew is to Abiy. He was chosen by Abiy to go to Dubai and had a meeting with Eritrean government. It means that he represented Ethiopia. Getachew represented Ethiopia. He represented PM Abiy in that meeting with Eritrea. This is the level of closeness between Getachew and PM Abiy. So Getachew is PM Abiy's man in Tigray. It will be difficult to remove him from Tigray, especially now when Debretsion is trying to discredit both Getachew Reda and PM Abiy. TPLF leaders are not learning. They are trying to crush each other politically, but in this process which they have adopted to crush each other politically, they are basically giving away their powers unintentionally to Tigray security forces. Tigray security forces could dictate terms in Tigray, especially if PM Abiy starts backing Varede, we could see a military rule-like situation in Tigray. Let's see how Getachew responds to Debretsion's allegations. Let's see how federal government responds. Let's see how Eritrean government responds. Eritrean government has been keeping itself aside from The political conflict in Tigray from Ethiopian internal politics, but now Eritrean government is being implicated by TPLF chairman. We might see some indirect response from Eritrean government as well. If you watch.